Alright, in this episode we'll be looking at the legends for a bit. Because who doesn't like a bit of legend before they start a fortress? The answer is people who don't like legends. And those people, well, wait till tomorrow I guess. Anyway, the point is, we're in the second age of legends, and we're in legends. Now, I want to take a quick look, see at the historical map. Because I want to know what Dwarven Civs are around here. The Chamber of Bearing is... because remember, there's a good swamp around here. 2 Goblin Civs. Bit troubling. What about you? Kobolds. That's nice to see. Now, actually looking at it, this Civ right here would be the best one. The Quiet Rag. I mean... oh my. Look at how white this place is. Is this place unusually cold, or is that just a weird... like, look, it kind of looks, from all the white, like this place is very cold. Which is interesting. Anyway, let's see how the political map is looking at this point. Right, there are goblins, and yeah, some goblins, but no one's claimed this area because Dwarf Fortress doesn't really have people claiming areas as much. But yeah, the Quiet Rag still exists, so we'll be looking into the Quiet Rag civilization, which terrible name. Let's see here. It's a dwarf civ, obviously. The first queen was Moral Rack-coloured of the Quiet Rag. King Rack-coloured of the Quiet Rag. Anyway, let's see what's recently happened. A bunch of baronies have been established. Yeah. The Deep Shield swore to support the Quiet Rag in war if the latter did the same. The Deep Shield, eh? Some kind of political agreement, eh? That's very interesting. Another Dwarven Civ is banded together with us, apparently. The Quiet Rag and the Deep Shield, who have a far more extensive history. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So, the Deep Shield are an ally of the Quiet Rag. But the Quiet Rag itself has had a pretty uneventful time of it, really. I mean, the most notable thing that's happened recently is the 206 Serral Craft Quested became a Baroness. Like, that's not particularly notable. From the looks of it, some goblins committed an attack. Yeah, the goblins of the section of Scandal have done some bad things recently in our history. I see. Defeating us, and of course, as is customary for goblins, after they defeated us, they horribly mutilated several bodies just for fun. Because that's what goblins do. Looks like we've had a few defeats. A Gorlak was impaled on a copper spear? What did Satin Spatter do to deserve that? He has a... why would you... Look at that. A Gorlak was impaled on a copper spear by the seduction of Scandal. Oh, that's just terrible news. This Gorlak has... He appears to even... Like, that's not a Dwarven name. This Gorlak, if I'm reading this correctly, I think that's a goblin name? Let's see, they're from the Prim Fingers. And let's see what they're... let's see. They were from the Confining Doors originally, so... Let's see this. The Confining Doors. Now that's a Dwarven Civ. A Dwarven Civ that appears to have possibly been destroyed. Wait, I just saw the Gorlak. Wait, is that a different... Where is it? I could have sworn I saw Gorlak. No, I appear to have been seeing things. But still, that's Gorlak. What was their name? I would be better at this if I wrote this down, but I'm not going to right now. But let's see. That Gorlak. Nagustuk Satin Spatter. What an unfortunate Gorlak. And a Gorlak is a fundamentally good creature. Well, by fundamentally I mean it's aligned with good, so they only spawn in good places. In fact, it's possible that they came from the very swamp I intend to colonise. And by colonise I mean, well, we're not just set up a post there. So yeah, you know what? You know what, Gorlak? This Gorlak, I think, is going to be involved posthumously, of course, because he died in 83 and it's 250. But I think the tale of this Gorlak, who was struck down in rapid rings, I think that this Gorlak is going to be incorporated into our logo, into our symbol. Yes. Mr. Spatter Satins, who I'm going to look up the first name of now. I should really have had this open in a different tab. I knew I was going into Legends. But anyway. Let's see here. How's that spelled? Stuck. Yep, that's Goblin. Miles Satin Spatter. But yes. This Gorlak, Miles Satin Spatter, will be included in our fort's symbol, I think. Yes. So yeah, we have an idea for the fortress. So yeah, we have an idea for the fortress's symbol now. Now, who's the current leaders of the fort? Not the fort, the Civ. Baronesses, you know about that, and Baron too. There's the General, Panther Cloistered. Another Baron, another General. I'm guessing that General died. This Civ that we're going to join's clearly had a rough time. A Goblin Baron, yes, but where's our current King and or Queen? And by and or I mean just or. I don't see him. Huh. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. We can find out when we get, you know, when we get on the, you know what I mean. Don't know why I'm stopping my words there, but when we get to the fortress, which will be set up in that swamp of goodness, which is about here. For some reason it's all white here, but about here, when we set up in that swamp, we're going to use that Gorlak as our symbol, because we will fight against the oppression of the goblins. And let's be honest, this civ that we're going to join clearly needs a win or two. But yeah, we've got a little overtime, not as overtime as the world gen. But yeah, we have a basic idea for what we're going to be doing with the Quiet Rag Civ. So yeah, see you then when we start a fortress which I have not got a name for yet. Goodbye for now.